For RCR Wireless News, I'm Sean Kinney, and welcome to Global Joe. Every morning we're going to take you around the world of telecommunications and IT news so you can catch up on any stories you might have missed overnight. First up today, American Tower just closed a $1.2 billion deal with Telecom Italia's TIM Cellular. That hefty price tag buys American Tower 6,400 cell towers in Brazil. The company expects the new towers will drive an estimated $171 million in annual revenue. This is just the latest move as American Tower continues to aggressively expand in the South American market. In 2012, the company bought 558 towers from Telefónica's Movistar Chile, and in 2011, American Tower bought a whopping 2,500 cell towers from Telefónica's Mexican subsidiary. More tower news, this time telecom construction heavyweight DCom Industries may be feeling a little pressure, according to industry analysts. DCom's been a big part of the build-out of LTE networks for Verizon Wireless and AT&T Mobility. But as those massive construction projects begin to wind down, company earnings could follow. For more on that story, you can visit rcrwireless.com. Now over to Asia, telco giant China Mobile continues its amazing growth. The company reported its first ever decline in 3G customers, but it's not really bad news, as China Mobile saw the number of 4G users recently eclipse the 50 million subscriber mark. Analysts project that China Mobile's 4G subscribers will hit 75 million by the end of the year. And speaking of China Mobile, I had a chance last week to attend LTE North America in Dallas. On hand, Dr. Chi-Lin Yi, she's the chief scientist of wireless technology for China Mobile's Research Institute, was at the conference to talk a little bit about what's being done to look ahead of 4G and onto the next generation of 5G technology.
We do believe the so-called 5G air interface will not be just CDMA or DMA or something. It's not going to be one answer. It's going to be a collection of answers.
We've got a lot more content from LTE North America available on the RCR Wireless News YouTube channel. We'll be digging into that even further during our midday news program, so you might want to check that out. Now staying on in the EMEA region, IT service provider Mahindra, which is headquartered in India, announced its acquisition this week of U.S. company Lightbridge Communications. There's a few regulatory approval steps to go through, but Mahindra expects the deal to close in early 2015. Lightbridge is one of the world's largest telecom network engineering services provider, which is just one portion of Mahindra's IT business. Mahindra is paying about $250 million US for Lightbridge, and that company has annual revenues in the $400 million range. Lightbridge has more than 5,000 employees in more than 50 countries. And due to the low cost of smartphones, among other things, India is expected to take over the U.S. as the world's second largest internet user base in 2016, so a strategic move for Mahindra. And for more on all these stories and many others, you can visit us at rcrwireless.com. Folks, I just want to say this is our first of many broadcasts where we're going to bring you the top news of the day, along with compelling multimedia content and insight from industry experts. So be sure to tune back in. For RCR Wireless News, I'm Sean Kinney. I want to thank you for checking out Global Joe.